Hey everybody, great Sunday morning. I have a question for you. What city should be considered the number one city for NFL expansion? Mom, what do you think? Oakland? Make Makes sense it was Oakland, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, I found a study by an organization named Windfall, based in San Francisco, that get this, says the number one city is Austin, Texas, and the number two city is Riverside. It doesn't mention Oakland or any place in the San Francisco Bay Area. I'm serious, okay? This is all right. Take a look at this, folks. Here it is, right here. Where will the next new NFL team find a home? That's the question put out here. That's the question, and the piece that I'm reading to you was written by a woman by the name of Jill Jarratz, who's based in Cleveland. I assume she's a Cleveland Browns fan. And then proceeds to write, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I'm going to read the part that really just got to me. It's right down here. And you have to go down to, look for it. And you have to be really careful that you don't run past it. Because it's really easy to do so, and it involves basically, reading the fine print. Because after she talks about the NFL and its robust fan base and leagues seeking expansion and all of this and the founding and the city and that and fancy stadiums, the one thing that really killed me and is still really hard to find in this whole thing is this absolutely crazy statement right here. And I'm highlighting it. See, it's easy to, because of the text design and everything, it's easy to run right by it. But I've highlighted it right here for you and me. And I'm going to enlarge it so that you and I can see it by zooming in like that, and then zooming in one more time, and then zooming in a third time. There, now you can really see it, okay? Now it's really visible, right? Okay, all right. And I want to make absolutely certain, too, that the rest of my viewers see this, so real quick, I'm going to tweet this out and put so that more folks see it and are aware that this tomfoolery, because that's what it is going on. That's why I called it a joke of a study, because it is a very unfunny joke. I mean, I'm not laughing. So here, first of all, I'm putting this on Twitter and Facebook. Twitter first, or as it's called, X, a name that I can't quite wrap my mind around, obviously. But there that is. And making sure the photograph that I created that became the thumbnail is part of that tweet. And voila. I did not at all create that image, by the way. And I'm putting this on Twitter. Excuse me, on Facebook. I already put it on Twitter, on Facebook. There. And there it is. Right there, too. Okay. Now that the cat's literally out of the bag, I already got it on LinkedIn. Let's move forward. Hey, everybody, welcome. All right. Let me read to you what this says. It reads as follows. However, many American fans hope the NFL will come to their cities. Windfall conducted a statistical analysis of the characteristics of metro areas with existing NFL teams to identify 10 cities that could become the home of the next NFL team. For each metro area, data from the 2023 5-year estimates of the American Community Survey are included, as well as information on its top-tier professional sports teams. Now let's try that again. Read it one more time. However, many American fans hope the NFL will come to their cities. Windfall conducted a statistical analysis of the characteristics of metro areas with existing NFL teams. Let's stop right there. Existing NFL teams, right? Existing NFL teams is what it reads. Existing NFL teams. I repeat again. Existing NFL teams. And here's why I say it like that, Mom. Because the number one team or the region that they picked, and it's right here. If I scroll down, okay, first they count down, but I'll go all the way down to 1 just to make my point real quick, and then we'll go from there. Their number one pick is none other than Austin, Texas. The Austin metro area. The Austin metropolitan area does not have an NFL team. Again, the Austin metropolitan area does not have an NFL team, folks. There's no NFL team in the Austin metropolitan area. So Windfall set up this rule. They were looking at what? Regions. No, Oakland's in the Bay Area, which does have an NFL team. The 49ers.
San Francisco.
Right.
But I knew Oakland didn't.
Well, but they're part of the NFL region. Okay?
They messed up Oakland.
And the people who made this live in San Francisco.
Wow.
And so they should know better. Yet they hired a woman from Cleveland to write this garbage, which is what it is. And it's a lesson, folks. Just because somebody writes something doesn't mean you need to believe it. Always scrutinize everything. This is a prime example of what I'm talking about. There is no NFL team in the Austin, Texas metro area, period. It's not in Austin. It's not in the metro. It's not there. Even the information that Windfall puts here says so. Look, it says existing professional teams, Austin FC, MLS. That's soccer only. Soccer. You would say, well, that's football. Well, no, not in the American parlance. You know better. Come on. Shame on you. So they violated their own rules. To repeat, it starts off by this is what Joe wrote. It wrote, Windfall conducted a statistical analysis of the characteristics of metro areas with existing NFL teams. Ha! Absolutely ridiculous. Where is Oakland? And why did they not include Oakland in the San Francisco Bay Area? Heck, they could have put, stupidly, San Jose. Why do I say stupidly? Because it's too close to the 49ers, and the whole East Bay is crying for a team. The East Bay of the San Francisco Bay Area has 2.5 million people that comprise its population, and yet it is not served by an NFL team. We have had 2 teams in the NFL for the vast majority of time the NFL has been in existence. So you mean to tell me all of a sudden we can only support one? BS. You know it, and I know it. Especially since Levi Stadium was originally designed to be a 2-team stadium. Did you know that? That's right. Both the 49ers and the Raiders. But Mark Davis said he didn't like the color of the seats. Red. Raiders are silver and black. So, and, Oakland wants its own stadium for its team. You don't want the Oakland Raiders playing in Santa Clara County. That doesn't make any sense at all. So, me make an argument for that. Well, I want you to drive an hour and a half in one direction, if you consider traffic and everything, to get there. That's basically what you're saying. If you say, hey, I want the Raiders to play in Levi Stadium, if they would have remained in Oakland. But that was the original idea for a minute. For a minute. Hey, leave the Coliseum and come join us. For a minute. Didn't happen. Did not happen. So here we are. The Raiders are now, yes, the Raiders are now, as you know, in Las Vegas. In Las Vegas, okay? Oakland is without an NFL team. Ray Bobbitt, the founder of the African American Sports Entertainment Group, stated as his original objective bringing an NFL team to Oakland. So how is it that we're in a situation where Windfall, this organization, comes up with this stuff and doesn't mention Oakland? That's wrong. That's wrong. This means one thing. Riverside, it would seem, put up some money to have this done. Or perhaps Austin and Riverside, or someone connected with those organizations in some kind of way. Or those cities, rather. Who fights for Oakland? We've got to stop this, folks. Think about it. Subscribe to Zenny62 on YouTube and bookmark NFL News by Zenny62.com and ask yourself the simple question. All right, somebody came up with this stadium mock-up design for Austin that adorns this web page here on the front, at least with the in the email. But where's Oakland's version? I don't see it. I don't see it at all. Where's Oakland's version? Okay. Inquiring minds want to know. I want to know. Where's Oakland's version? And to close, I will show you what I'm talking about with respect to that mock-up, that design. It's here. Right down here. See that? That one. That was developed for Riverside. Someone decided to call that a Superdome. What's going on, Jill? Why did you guys leave out Oakland and the SF Bay area? All right, everybody. Thank you for your time. See you later.